Focus. I can do the focus on the cameras right here. It says excellent. So we're streaming?
It says we are.
Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome back to this continuation. The streaming we did. He might pull this cord out. Well, let's go on. Go on, baby, go on. Are we live?
Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to get this, it's not wanting to go over here. So you go live, normally it pops up. There it goes.
Okay, so maybe we can assume it now we're live.
Yeah,
We'll have to watch this again and see what all it's recording. Hello everybody. Alright, there's a viewer. It's working. And it says excellent. Wow, okay, it took a few tries. This is what, night 4? Streaming? Alright, welcome back. Welcome back. This is a continuation of last night's stream. I got a comment at the last bit of that stream saying, oh, that's a cute little Venom. So, you know what? I'm just going to run with that. Why not? We can make this black. It'll be shiny and glossy. Oh, you're okay. I just didn't know what you was doing. Yeah, you can share it on my Facebook page. That probably would be helpful. We could see how many people we're going to get here today. But this is actually going to be pretty super simple. I did the majority of the work in the last video. It's a 4-hour stream. But I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop last night's stream. I was just so into what I was doing. I could see myself streaming for half a day easy. So I came to the realization that it would be a good stopping point because I could smash this together, put some tape on it, and put it in the oven. That way I can work with it today and not have it moving all around and messing all up. But it baked pretty well. I went for about 20 minutes and I brought it to temperature in the oven, kind of accidentally. I mean, it won't hurt nothing, but I think if there's the 3-dot thing, you can get shareable link.
Copy link.
Yeah. And then you just go to the Facebook page and then you don't have to even write anything. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's live.
And you're scoping with Paul McClay.
Mm-hmm. I'm signed in as that. That's awesome. Thank you, honey, so much. Because we got to get some people here. Maybe not. And you can tell mom and some family. You can get to texting. But this all is now staying together quite well. It's firm. It's I'm trying to think of the thickest thing I had going on here was probably these, because I filled them with clay. Well, really, none of this is very thick, so 20 minutes is a good actual bake time. I got zero browning or anything on the teeth and the tongue. I forgot to do some touch-ups. So I don't know if I want to lightly sand that or something or whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. When I go to clean this, it's going to be sanded. It's going to be like glass when I'm done. It's going to be amazing. But the majority of the work was already done. The complex part was the mouth. And you're basically going to wrap it into something. Give it a little bit of details to make it seem believable. And put a black coat on it. Okay. So that pink clay, I'll use a little bit of that pink clay right here and right here. If you look behind it, It wasn't very even. There was gaps up underneath there. I could probably shove some clay up under in there to reduce air and stuff like that. Maybe force it down in this crack right here. I'm not going to use any TLS because the clay I got between using this new pasta machine, the KitchenAid thing that's I'm only borrowing, that's definitely not mine, I'm not allowed to have.
I'll get you one of your own.
Okay, I want a white one.
Okay.
Okay. It's got multiple attachments. Look at this one. It'll cut ribbons, and that's the full thickness. So I could have fast measurable pieces. I might use that right now, tonight. The clay I'm using tonight is my actual Kickstarter clay. This is a fresh block. I just mixed this up today. This is plenty. I don't need that much. This guy's not very big. It's just going to be like the neck, the head of a bus, I guess, of them. And you have to forgive me if I don't do it justice. You can't blame me. I'm trying to make a name for myself, and I'm trying to entertain some people. I'm trying to get their attention here. So I think this is going to be fun to do. And I have to be honest, I haven't seen Venom. And I'm a Marvel guy. So I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm going to watch it, though, because I did watch, what was it? The Suicide Squad 2. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm not going to use any TLS between this because the tack on this is so well. I think it'll be fine. But I do have some. It's a good practice to do like a thin coating and all. But this clay is very, very... Putting it into the pasta machine brings out the tack very well. And the convenience of this electric one makes that really fast and easy. Okay, so I'll start by adding the pink stuff. Where is that pink? I got that extra. I done cleaned everything away.
Is it up there on top of the...
It is, thank you. I used the open one. I'm going to use the same clay that I used for the gums. I'm going to continue using that. Dog thinks I'm getting him a treat. No, Willis, this is not a treat. Neither is that. That's tape. Leave it alone. So, I absolutely loved streaming last night. It was really, really awesome. I didn't want to stop. But this part right here, the tongue and all of this together was rather, it wasn't heavy, but it would be a shame to, something to fall off or whatever after. You get additional green strength by adding like maybe a sheet around this way. It'll give its own strength, I suppose. So, how do you like the angle? The camera angle. The camera is right in front of me. It's in my chest. So tell me if I'm talking too loud or not loud enough.
You got your first comment. It's a kill DB. It says, hey.
Hey. Thank you for stopping by, and thanks for saying hi. Let me know you're here.
We were here the other night. Not last night, but the night before, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. This is definitely going to become a regular thing. Can you see down in there? Yeah, the camera's like right. It's coming off my chest like
Nice angle. That's what they said.
What's that?
Kills a nice angle.
Yeah. It's not too bad in the way for me as well, because that could be an issue. And I can easily. Let me try it now. I'll go down like this, and you can see me work some clay. Yes, this is gonna work perfect. Ooh, my goodness. I'll cough while you eat, Willis, since you're being noisy too. I love that dog so much. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get this clay is that soft, that super soft stuff. It's doll, living doll. The color was angelic rose light, and this is polymer clay. It's a clay that stays soft forever until you bake it in the oven. Then it's hard forever, well, until the sun consumes the planet, and then it'll just burn like everything else. No, nothing's forever. This clay is forever though. If you keep it on a nice surface like this, it will never dry out. But if you put it on paper, it'll leach out the. It's not a water-based clay, so it should have almost zero shrinkage. Dang near zero. I'm stuffing that down in that. Do you see how that just? It's almost like you can smear this clay. I'm starting to really love. I'm hoping that there's still a style of clay at the store, cosplay store. I haven't reached out to them yet, but I'm gonna stick this down in there. Oop! I'm doing work on the thing, and we're not looking at the thing. Okay. I can't do that no more. It's the dog. He's distracting. I could pull this back off. Okay. Sorry, y'all. You know, I didn't know. I have
Denise Osborne.
I'm the only one here filming. My wife is just hanging out with the dog. she's supposed to be able to co-pilot, and she didn't know to let me know that I was not filming, smearing this in there, so I can't dig that out. Okay, and I did it so fast, and so it's like no, you're good. Are you crazy? Don't you ever be sorry.
Denise says hello. Change the angle. Can't see.
Yes. See. Yeah, you have to. Okay, at the very least, you have to read those comments. How about that? Because they'll help you.
Yeah.
They'll help you help me.
Well, you were snipping it down here, and then you started going up there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I rolled it up down. I rolled it up. I'm also shooting in 1080p, which is a larger view angle. I have a generic lens, the most generic lens I could find, but the camera I have is unbelievable. So I could probably experiment with different lenses, wide viewing lens. I want a wide angle. I want it to go wider, so I can get the camera closer, and also be closer. This is actually, you gotta take a picture. You take a picture and post it right on my YouTube of me being live right here in this angle. When we get good at this, we can do things like that. But here's the area I haven't done. Do you see how it? I just smushed these together and I wiggled it a few times. If you didn't see it, and it just stuck. The tack is unbelievable, and I just baked it that way. But I don't want that to have that gap like that, so I'm gonna work a little clay in there at a good angle, and we'll make sure that's good and focused. I'm in charge of focus, so if that looks bad, you have to get her to yell at me.
I took a screenshot. Denise says I like the black backdrop.
Yeah, that works good for this. It won't work so good when we start doing the skin, which is going to be black. But do you see how that just kind of smashes down in that? It smears. It's borderline almost too loose. Well, you can over condition it easily. How about that? Because you can let it sit for a while and it firms up. You could probably chill it too. Chill some.
A screenshot. I'm gonna post it.
But I'm filling in those gaps first. I can't tell what you. Oh, there you go. There you go. There I go. There we go. We're in this together. Not using any tools right now. I'm gonna put more clay in there too. Here in a second. Ooh, this is sticky. Willis, you can't drink so fast. Hear me? You can't drink so fast. And you gotta stay. Don't get so close. I'm best off not engaging with the dog. I gotta stick to what I'm doing, because he can't think it's okay to get up here and play. He's 65 pounds. This surface right here is cool. It's Formica on top of plywood, and it's really, really good work surface. And it's cool, so it'll cool that clay down for me. But I wanted to do some kind of a little bit of work inside the mouth where the jaw comes. Remember that little ball that was in there? And I was like, what do I do with this? I made an orifice on it. There's like a little eye looking thing, which I guess it's a breather too, because there's its tongue. You know, hindsight, the tongue probably should have came out of something like that.
Halloween says hi.
Oh, hello. Hello. Thank you for stopping by.
They've been here
I'm
every
deep in
day.
thought. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That is awesome. I was deep in thought. I was thinking that I was having an issue trying to figure out what to turn that knob into that these things were smashed down onto. And I could have actually just morphed it into a tongue itself and then just smashed these down on it and not had to make a little orifice. I don't know if I just ruined that for everybody or whatever. This is still cool. This is still going to look awesome when it's done. But it's just hindsight. I'm critiquing my own thing, you know. But I just put some clay in there and my fingers got this stuff on it. I want to put a little ball of clay, I know for a fact, right here, to just fill in this area to where it looks like gum. Because we don't know how far back we can go with the black. Technically speaking, the further back you go with the black, it's like it's pulling its lips back, exposing gum, which would make it even more menacing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like this part sticking out of its mouth, like a mouth sticking out of a mouth almost. Kind of normally I don't make creepy stuff.
Halloween says it's still cool.
Oh, this? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's definitely cool. I agree. Thank you. I agree. But I also need to bring the gum line back just because of that, what I just mentioned. We don't know how far back that clay is going to go. So I could just take this right here next to the gum. That works okay. Here's where an overhead shot would probably be a little better. But we're going to keep...
Kale says like a xenomorph, you mean?
What is that? I got me a little snake pressed down on there.
It's an alien.
Oh.
Deadly, hostile, hive-based extraterrestrial species.
I love aliens. A lot. I would make them all the time, really. You know what's nice about them is you can't mess up something that's not commonly seen or known or whatever. I'm not gonna say they're not here or exist.
Halloween says the eighth passenger movie, I think. They're talking about different alien creatures in movies.
Oh, that this might look like? Or just in general?
Just in general, I think, for the alien creature.
Now that gum line comes back further, and we can even think ahead of time and make some interesting texturing on there, maybe, if we wanted to. I was worried about not having enough to do tonight because the majority of the work was doing what we did last night, which was gaining the advantage of building all the inside stuff first and then wrapping it in a finished coat, basically. I should be able to just drag this. and I can paintbrush it like before. I was just thinking about that. I'm glad I remembered. The gum line's got to come back further. We don't know how far back. Do you see how that's more, like I have more option?
Gil says it was in reference to the mouth coming out of the mouth you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah.
Then,
That's like in the Aliens too. Like where H.I.
yeah,
Geiger.
that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Alien.
I love it. It's one of my favorite artists.
Mm-hmm.
He has wild, wild work. I'll see what I can do with that with the brush, because it works so well. Plus, it won't hurt to have this little sticky. And I'll build out with this gray next a little bit, because we may not want the neck to be this puny. This is all firmed up and stuff. It'll stay put and let me work on this. But
And
right.
Gil says, I think it's what happens in the Alien movie. And then he says, yes, Geiger, heart.
Yeah. He's. And Dali is the other one. I like those two, Salvador Dali and H.R. Geiger. Of course, I guess I have influence from them, but a lot of my work, I'm in there too. You know, it's weird. It's easy to see. I can sculpt most things I can see. I've tried a couple times. I need to try it again. I'm using no reference tonight doing this. This could easily just be another piranha plant. And I'll point that out there like that. I'm not just reskinning a piranha plant and just calling it baby venom. We're going to do some details on it. We're going to try to break free from this look right here with the gray clay when we build out a little bit more. All right. And I'm going to add a little bit more gray down here, because that is awfully high. Not gray, this flesh stuff. And that's dirty. Something's dirty. I'm getting some new. Then I can use the gray, which is right here. I can run that. Is this off? Right, that's off. So I can't see where the light kicks on or not. It probably doesn't need to be on. With this machine, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's on. That's warm right there.
What's that sound? Oh, he's eating a bottle cap. Okay. I see. Adding more gum line down here. Now, I don't want it to be thicker. I just want it to go down there more. So I'm going to have to think about that. I don't know what tool to try to make it happen. Can I get it close? And maybe do it with the brush or something. That look good? Mm-hmm. Is it coming through pretty good, y'all? Like, is it like a good quality stream? It's 1080p. I decided to ditch 4K tonight because a larger view angle. The whole structure is now firm enough to where I can do a slight push. Like I can push on it a little bit. Broke it. I've been go, go, go today, so I have a chance to run around with the dog. Is he gonna make it?
Yeah.
His ears bugging him. Pretty random.
You gonna be okay for a minute?
Yeah, I'm good.
Caroline says, surprisingly today the highest quality we can choose is 1080p 60. Is higher than one you set to 4K. And Nikhil says looks good.
Yeah, it's actually 1080p 60 frames a second, so it should have good fluid movement.
They were saying yesterday that all they could choose was 720.
I know.
Yeah.
So I figured if it's not even doing 4K like I think I'm doing, why not have the larger view angle? Where if I were to go to 4K right now, you would see this would be the bottom of the screen right here. This would be the top. It'd just be a little smaller, so I can get closer. The camera's it's sitting off my chest like Iron Man. You know that thing on his chest? The camera's right there where my chest is. Excuse me. Oh, I was doing something. I might need to go wash my hands. This clay is very oily. I'm trying to extend that gum line down a little bit. Because I don't know how far I want it to be. I might want it to be exposed. And I don't know how that's going to wind up being until I get the black clay. Which I just mixed that black clay up about an hour ago. First time using a KitchenAid pasta machine for something like that. And it's unbelievable. It's like a professionalism. Like you really do a lot of massive amount of work. His ear is really, really bugging him. I haven't looked at the comments, so I'm not ignoring anybody if you've said anything. I'm just kind of going with this for a second. Bringing this color that I have all the way down. This looks really good. See how far down that goes? It goes all the way down to here. Oh, I guess it does look okay. I'm looking at the TV at an angle, so it doesn't always look like it's clear. Chances are I won't even go. This won't even matter. I probably should have reversed the comments so I can read them over here. There, the bottom's done. Oh no. I didn't know I turned my griddle up all the way. Rearranging something so I can see y'all a little better. All right. Now I can see y'all. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Looks like I got enough up there too. Got a little bit on this tongue. Once I get done smearing this stuff, I'll probably go wash my hand really quick. Hands, both of them. They should both be clean, probably. It's actually it's super cool. Him making noise is super cool, baby. I'm not too worried about that anymore. I made a funny story the other night that I used to be really self-conscious about sounds and stuff. I want it to be quiet. Like if someone started up a monster truck, I would restart the video. I once ran outside and pretended like I was throwing a pretend rock, at a crow, just to get it to fly out of the tree and shut up. So, really, really conscious about if the video's going to sound good or not. So that's why she's kind of laughing, because Willis is making noise and her belly just grumbled.
It was him burping.
That was him burping?
That was him burping.
He burped?
He burped. That was him burping.
Oh, I thought that was your belly or something.
That was not my stomach. That was the dog burping.
Well, no wonder you're laughing. Okay, baby.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm the one. Okay, I got this clay softener and a paintbrush. This is turned off, right? Yeah, I turned it all the way on. I didn't realize it. Where's that little white paintbrush? I was using it. Yes, that's it right there. And it has red on it. So I do have to brush it.
Come on, big butt.
Sorry about that. Couple paper towels. So I accidentally turned my griddle all the way up and didn't realize it. I sensed it, like the heat. And thankfully that marble's really thick. It acts like a heat sink. It takes a while for it to heat up, and then it takes a while for it to heat down or cool down. And I got all my clay off. It was just warm, the clay. Now the marble's hot up here. I did it just in time. If you're gonna use a heated surface, you got to be very, very careful not to regulate that temperature. Just a disclaimer. Willis, come on, go, 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 go. I want to play with him, but I want to do this more.
He's wanting to play.
Mm-hmm. If he can go. He can take a nap, honey.
Okay, it's his bedtime anyway.
Is it? What time is it?
Go on, get in your house.
Just for maybe an hour.
Just for a little bit, okay?
Willis is not in trouble, everybody. He never gets in trouble. So I got clay in this, all in this general area that's the same color. I'll fix it with the brush here in a second. So all here, looks like I got plenty. I just washed my hands. I was like, I don't need to do it now. Okay, and a little ball right here, just to fill this in. All right, the rest can be gray clay. I'm using that. It's a lot firmer. I would call it the normal clay. This is just doll clay or some soft stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it. I love it, though. I like it. I think all clay has a use. You could use it in some way, or you can change it. You can soften it up or do something to it. Polymer clay is almost never a waste. I don't know why I did that. Put that right there. That's softener, clay softener. And I just put some on my table, I guess, because I guess I'll be clean about it. And you can use a nylon brush that's clean. I wouldn't use hair, like human hair or horse hair, horse hair, or just hairbrush. It'll just stick. This stuff is super sticky. But a little bit of that moisture on there, and then it can even be whatever roughness is gonna happen. Whatever happens, I guess. Because I will be putting something on top of this, and we're blending baked raw clay onto cooked clay, baked clay. I could clean these teeth off. Yeah, I can clean these teeth off. Like right now, they're good. You gotta be careful with the teeth. I got this lamp over here, so I will play with Willis extra hard tomorrow. There's a lot of fun games I play with that dog, like chasing him around, and I want to get some of it on film because I feel like it's wholesome, it's good. If you're on the fence about getting a dog at all, I say go for it. I was afraid of them because I was bit in the butt when I was a child, and now we got that dog when he's a puppy. And I wouldn't say I'm not afraid of dogs now. I'm not afraid of that dog. How about that? Well, not like afraid of dogs. I mean, I could handle myself probably if I was attacked. I just don't want to ever be put in a position where I had to harm an animal. I'd want the owner to know or whatever.
Plus, he's a blue-tipped coonhound, so he's kind of laid back.
Yeah, he's a very good kind of dog for... Not a very aggressive dog. They're laid back. And you can talk out loud. I talk quiet because I can't help it. You can talk as loud. You can speak up more. I don't know how well they can hear this. We still don't have a shotgun mic.
When I talk it, you can see my voice on here.
Oh, the gain and stuff over there. This is blending actually really well. Now, I could have avoided it by just going further with it when I was actually sculpting. But I'm going in between the teeth. It's actually helping with the slurry with the teeth. Wow. So all this right here looks pretty. Sorry, I don't mean to use that. I'm not trying to give y'all the bird.
Halloween says we can hear it well.
Oh, you should.
It's audible.
Yeah, you should, because I'm right here at the microphone. This is ASMR. I meant that for my wife. She's across the room a little bit, so it may not be as good for her. I guess I can continue.
They're not here to listen to me. They're here to listen to you and watch.
Oh, you're just as much as part of this. You funded this. You support this. You kept me alive all these years, safe and happy, fed. You're the reason why this channel exists. You funded the entire thing. All these years, you know. It's just as yours as it is. That's all.
No. Thank you.
And I mean that, woman. You hear me? I'm not just saying that because it makes $20 a month.
I know.
If it made $1 million a month, like some of them do, that's yours. This is yours, baby.
Kale says meant it for her as well. They can hear me.
Good. I enjoy her here, so she enjoys sitting in on these as well.
Mm-hmm. Colleen says we are here to hear all of you, even the dog and cat.
Well, we put him up because he's shaking his head. See, now he laid down. He's bored and he's laid down. He's not shaking his head anymore, and it gives me a chance to do this.
He was trying to get in the cords.
He's trying to get in the cords and stuff. I feel bad because I don't know, an animal video. Goodness, wind up getting a viral video because of something an animal did. It's really good for a YouTube channel. But this right here is what's really good. This is what I want to do. I want to sculpt. So I'm working this clay. I just kind of roughed this. Ooh, I forgot this is really soft. Just run this brush around, wiggle it around like this. And I can get those harsh lines and stuff where the balls of clay, the pieces come together. We'll go with that.
It's making my tongue hurt with his tooth on the tongue. It looks like it's stabbing it.
Is it? I wonder if it's... I guess they're together.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are together. I could cut it and clean the tongue. That would probably be better.
He's gonna have a sore tongue.
Well, I'd rather that than... I don't know what's going to happen to this thing, if someone's going to pick it up or whatever, but they wind up moving the tongue once and it rip off the tooth, maybe? I don't know. It's not intended to be bonded together.
Right.
It speaks for the tack of this clay, though. Does it not?
It does.
It does. It does. All right. I'm enjoying this instantly. Yes, this is an instant vibe, like a life vibe. I'm really loving this right now. The teeth are that one's in there a little bit. Oop. That one, the last one out of the row, seems like it's in there a little bit. I don't think it matters. All right. And then, could I just take my thumb and some of that stuff, I wonder, and absolutely just do it fast? Yes?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Yeah, that...
For the big areas, yeah.
I gotta quit doing tricks like that. I'm gonna wind up running out of steam. I gotta quit doing tricks that make it super quick and easy. That looks good. Mm-hmm. Except where I smashed it in other places. Of course, I'll do a last minute. Can't put my finger on it and like rest on there while I'm doing it, like squeeze down. That stuff's so soft. I like how this area here looks. It's like, where's my little scratchy tool? Maybe one of these thingies. It's a beetle. That's a beetle, baby. They got hard bodies and they like to fly against windows.
That thing's huge.
Could be a horned beetle, like a dung beetle. See, I don't know if that would be, if this will be seen or not. But I'm about ready to get past this part. The gums, getting it fixed up. That gives it somewhat of some detail, I guess. Over here it looks drastically different somehow. It needs to be sunk in more. So... we'll do that. Push it in. That tooth it kind of helps with that tooth anyways, because that tooth was like, man, I'm getting kind of cramped over here, this skin. I don't remember biting my own cheek or my gum. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I'm trying to make you right. I don't know, I'm winging it. You ain't even got no wings. Alright, so this looks like that. It looks like it's just kind of carved in a little bit, so add more clay up here. And then go up. Boom, that's done. And then I'll carve in with my carving tool. I don't have a carving tool. Like a flat, something I can scrape. It's rounded. These are spoons, kind of like rounded spoons. Here's a flatter, some kind of a flat surface. These are all, you can get these at flea markets and stuff. They're dentist materials.
Dentist picks.
Yeah, or just general purpose. I'll use this. It's probably not the best, but just because I use it so much. I'm like really comfortable with it. So now we got a recess right here where it slow goes in a little bit, because I believe that's what's going on. See, it's kind of just dug in a little bit right here, like almost like I just dug out the corners like this, but there's hard clay there, so I just have to go back and find out. We're trying to match it up a little bit, because what if we had the clay come back the black? We do a weird smile or something. Now remember, there was no clay there, so a lot of times you might forget like how it happened. Just watching it, you get kind of absorbed in it. Like, where was it before here? It was in a plastic package of clay, and we turned it into this. Alright, this looks pretty good. Kinda.
Still looks lumpy.
Well, I was just kind of I wanted to get it close, similar as to the other side. That looks a lot closer to this now. To me, anyways.
Mm-hmm. It does.
I like this one better, though. It's just, that's the thing. If I want to, with sculpting, you gotta decide how much do I want to do to this. So I can do a little bit more, like that, and then maybe a gentle brush. Or maybe not so gentle. It's weird. You gotta it's experimenting. It's almost entirely experimenting. Now the gums look good. Look good. They look good. They look good. They look good. Look good. Yes, you've been taking care of your teeth. This looks all good, Mr. Well, I don't know if I even call it that. Probably get sued. Oh no, you can't say Venom. No. Alright, then it's a it's a creature with a tongue. Come on. Give me a break. Other people sculpt items of television and stuff, characters and all, so I don't see the problem with doing this. Now, I am going to move on to building out this a little bit more. I don't need my brush anymore for now. And the pink clay can go over here. This can go back here. That's that spare, or it's like a ribbon cutter for the pasta machine. For like Alfredo noodles and stuff. Even a spaghetti one where I could get...
Did you show them how that works?
Oh, the pasta machine? Well, yeah, I just did a video earlier.
Oh,
Well, I put it together and
yeah.
rather quickly. I thought it was a good way of trying to let everybody know that I was streaming. Just make a little video really quick. You're about to get another little... If you want, I will show you. I'm gonna heat up this clay a little bit, or condition it. Oh, the focus? Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks, babe. This is actually heating up the clay a little bit. It makes it warmer, smashing it over and over. So it brings out the tack. And they look gorgeous. There's hardly any ripples in that. Now, so you just see me run this. This is really, really ready to use good clay. It has good tack. Hear that? So it's gonna stick well, but I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna try something different.
Adeline says it works good.
Yes, this is, I'm a huge fan of this, using these little, she said she bought these 3-piece things at Amazon for $20, and that's high grade metal. This is like a thing that would go in a socket. It seems like really nice. I'm fixing to cut that sheet up I just did, a piece of it anyways, into there's ribbons. I'm going to use it for, you can't adjust it, how thick this is. It's a one setting only. I want to see what it does, and y'all probably do too. Which way does... Oh. Went a lot smoother in that video. That's the gift, that's the beauty of editing. So let's try this. I'll just do stir. Just stir.
That's cool.
Wow. I do love the machine. Yes, I love it. See, I don't know if y'all know what that is I got right there.
Play fettuccine.
Yeah. No, this is a fast building material because I use measured pieces for building. It's how I work. So let me get could be up higher more like this. That's okay right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you focus.
Well, I was going to bring it a little closer and get a sip of coffee.
Can't think of a better name. Y'all are so cute together.
Been together for 20 years.
Thank you.
She's just been confused for 20 years. I don't know why I'm here. I'm thankful.
I'm a redhead. I'm never confused.
She's kept me alive. I had a rough, you know, my first half of my life was pretty rough. And I don't think I would have made it to where I'm sitting today without her, to be honest. I don't want to make it too serious. I don't want to make the room too serious.
Akil says nice for hair strands or tendrils.
Oh, let me hold on. Let me grab it. I don't need to use it today.